A lot has changed in Sri Lanka since the economic crisis that brought the country to a standstill in 2022. Stalled projects are resuming, like this 5.3-kilometer elevated highway costing $360 million. Fuel and food queues appear to be a thing of the past. The turnaround began with a $2.9 billion bailout package from the International Monetary Fund, but it came with strict conditions that Sri Lanka restructure its debt.
In 2023, we successfully completed the restructuring of domestic debt. Now, we have also successfully concluded bilateral debt restructuring with foreign countries. Our next objective is to reach an agreement with commercial creditors, which includes international sovereign bondholders.
Bilateral creditors have agreed new terms, which Wickremesinghe says will save the government over $5 billion. Opposition parliamentarian Eran Wickremaratne, a career banker who headed the National Development Bank, said there is a lot to be done to balance reform with benefits to everyone.
The tension on the streets, because people have really been hit, are great. And that is really one big cause for concern. I've told the IMF this myself, that you can tick all the boxes, but if it creates social unrest, don't think your program has succeeded, your program has failed.
Analysts say that growth is a key to recovery, pointing out that some sectors that contracted up to 70% have bounced back, but are nowhere near their previous output.
The number of people who are in poverty is estimated to between 25 to 30% of the population. So, although there is a sense of calm, the quality of life of almost 50% of our population, if not even more, has gone down.
Inoka Dilrukshi agrees. Al Jazeera met her buying vegetables on her way back home from her job as an accounts assistant in the city.
The cost of living is much too high. I have 4 children, 2 of them are still studying. We live out of Colombo and travel in, so daily costs are very high, but my salary hasn't increased in proportion.
Many Sri Lankans agree that the country now is in a better place than it was 2 years ago. Development projects are back on track and inflation is under control. But they're divided about the government's handling of the economic recovery, including stringent reforms it implemented to secure a bailout from the International Monetary Fund. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Colombo.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.